This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Welcome to Dead Radio.
We're not doing that.
How did she come to have sex with a dead man?
Don't call me Radio Unit 91.
You're a dead man. You're a dead man!
He's God here in this radio station.
Place where the dead speak.
Rebel Radio!
I'm a fake? Yes. How'd you like to be dead?
You ever think about doing radio?
My team is dead!
But you're not crazy. You're me. And this is just radio.
By the powers vested in me by the Federal Communications Commission, I command you to get on the microphone in a serious manner and continue this broadcast.
Yeah. So I got distracted sending, Jesus, that's loud. I got distracted sending texts to, the link to the live show to everybody at work.
Oh, yeah?
Well, not everybody, just Tanner, Kathleen, and Sabrina.
Oh, so
while they're working,
all the managers.
While they're working out this this shit with not having enough chai.
Shit, no, I don't. Fucking piece. I fucking hate Facebook so much.
It is just annoying.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh shit! What's up, everybody?
Is anyone watching?
Yeah, actually 4.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 people
and
watching.
One of them's not me.
Yeah.
Yay!
This is great. This is
People were just like, "What the fuck? Where is the show?"
Yeah.
It's 6:59. Where is the show?
They want it.
And now we're here.
They want it bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, well we're here, man. Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, we're here with 0 content.
None.
We have no idea.
Yeah, Cornbread.
Cornbread flaked out on us. He is now dead to us, and we've canceled his performance at Hudson Valley Creator Fest. No, we haven't really. He had school stuff he had to do.
Yeah,
so.
They had Founders Day this weekend, so he probably is suffering
Wasn't doing his papers.
He's probably suffering from gonorrhea by now. Have you heard about Founders? Well, I guess we'll talk about it in a.
Yeah, I mean, I've
always
always said like I want to check it out, but
are we allowed to go? The peasants are allowed to go.
You just fucking walk in. Nobody's checking your Vassar ID. I mean, we're kind of old.
Yeah. Well, speak for yourself. I'm very youthful.
Yeah.
In my looks.
Like 2 months younger than me. Not even. It's like 32 days.
Yeah. Feel like there I am.
No, it's like 27 days, depending on if it's a leap year. No, leap year doesn't affect it.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Oh, hi everybody. Yeah, it's just us today. I did want to talk about. I want to go back to Founders Day to just kind of understand what the whole how that even exists, but I don't know if you want to hold off on that.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is. I mean, I just know there's like a bunch of food trucks.
We're talking about at Vassar. Yeah, it's just like everybody on campus, including the professors, are drinking and eating and get trashed.
Yeah.
And like get taken away in ambulances and shit. Apparently, I heard. I don't know who this was from. This is like, third person type shit. But I heard that someone said they didn't have as many people go to the hospital this year.
It's good.
Because they had like some sort of containment something or other. So
yeah, I mean,
I don't know
crazy.
Why a college would do that. I never understood it.
They just have all the money in the whole fucking world.
It's just
they're like, it's fine. If 4 or 5 people die, we'll just pay off the families.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I would like to just check it out. Maybe next year.
Sure, absolutely.
But, yeah, especially because we could take off that Saturday because it's usually kind of dead at the shop.
Yeah, it is.
Free food,
well,
free beer and shit.
It was fucking nuts. Here we go.
Yeah.
Crafted cup.
Logistics on the air. Figuring out what to do with the
Shop. I gotta add that bit in. I've always forgot. It was busy.
You should just make it obnoxiously long. Just be like
Shop.
Crafted Cup, 44 Raymond Avenue location.
Yeah.
Because now there's 2. We never talk about them all.
Yeah. Well, people should start going to the mall. Take some of the stress.
Yeah.
Take some of the heat off of us. But yeah, Founders Day was like fucking asses and elbows until like noon, and then nobody. It was a fucking ghost.
Well,
ghost town.
I was surprised that I was off that day, especially because it was Cinco de Mayo. I mean, I was happy. Amy's bought a Prius.
All right.
Yeah.
Mazel tov. But I guess what we're really, we're not. I guess without Cornbread, there's not a ton of content. I guess we're gonna try and play some of the.
Well, we got some things to talk about.
We got some bands to play from that are gonna be performing. It's mostly gonna be HV Creator Fest talk, just talking about the whole thing.
Well, I could talk about. I went on a Hudson Valley Transmitter podcast too.
Oh, you did. You did. Mm-hmm. And you didn't say
I said it at least once.
Yeah.
But I think I said, "Holy shit!" I just said, that better be the first and only time. Bosch, if you're listening, let me know. But you should listen to it and try and cut it. It's like see if there's any other.
Cut it apart.
I mean, I only had 3 beers, so it can't be that bad.
But if only you did that for all of the podcasts.
I've had 3 beers before we even started. But I've been here for 2 hours.
Yeah, we've been hashing
trying
out.
to. I don't know why we let you fucking write that list. That made it so much more
terrible.
difficult.
It was terrible. idea. Well, no. I wrote the list because I was categorizing all of our vendors, then
it's put away. Forget it. Yeah,
I was categorizing all of our vendors, and just so I knew who was having what, because you don't want I don't want like people in like places and all that stuff. I want to make sure there's a lot of separation between all the stuff.
Well, we kind of with the exception being all the dog related things.
Yeah, yeah.
So
we just stacked them up.
Yeah.
We needed to figure out where everybody was going, and I had the list of and the categories and everything already. So I just started writing numbers next to the list, and then I was just like, I have 27 more numbers I have to write down.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep this under control, and I didn't.
Meanwhile,
we got to the end.
I'm photoshopping a glorious infographic.
It was wonderful. It really helped. It really helped everybody.
Yeah, and Bosch is like, "Look what I have," and it looks like a fucking psychopath's manifesto.
There were a lot of scribbles on it.
And it's like you have bad handwriting in the first place, so it's like it's never going to look good, but it could have at least been organized.
It was ugly.
Yeah.
It was really ugly.
So then we basically had to start over just so I could organize it in like a way that would work.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we spent 2 hours doing that, but we're up to 26 vendors.
27.
27 counting the ID booth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of going to be like an information booth.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So that's where you'll go to.
Timmy will be at that booth.
Yeah,
you can ask him all the questions you want.
For sure.
Have we settled on Jane Mansfield or Maine Jansfield?
Maine Jansfield.
Okay, Maine Jansfield. You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's down to the wire.
Maine Jansfield will definitely be at our booth, I think.
Yes.
And then Timmy can be at the sign-up booth. Basically, it's going to be like an information booth. You go there to get your wristband, and we'll check your ID. You get your wristband there, and there are going to be sign-up sheets for. What are you doing?
Banana sounds.
Why?
I could, so I did.
So there will be sign-up booths or sign-up sheets there for our newsletter, which may or may not happen, but at least you'll get an email saying, "Hey guys, we're going to do Creator Fest again. Here's the date."
Yep.
So you'll be able to sign up for our email list there. We will also probably bombard you with Dead Radio spam, and there will also be suggestion sheets for charities that we could possibly visit. For next year, the charities that we could possibly contribute to. And then also, if you'd like to be a vendor, if you're interested, we could reach out to you for next year as well.
This year, you can go fuck yourself. You're too late. You missed the goddamn boat.
Honestly, not even. If you want, we can fit 4 or 5 more, man.
You think?
Absolutely.
It's gonna be
Once
crowded.
we set that up, you're going to stand at our booth, which is the farthest one back, the closest one to the stage. And you'd be like, there's like 40 feet here.
Yeah.
I guarantee
I'll move the fucking stage up if that has to.
Yeah, if you just do the just quick math, it's 100 by 100. You know what I mean? That means if you do 2 rows up the middle, I mean, we don't have to do crazy math, but it's about 40 spots, you know?
Creator Fest.
Logistics on the air. Figuring out what to do at the show.
But I still say fuck you for waiting this long if you want to be a vendor.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, some people didn't know about it. I mean, there are a few that are just like, do I need to get you that form? Or it's like, yeah, you needed to get to me 6 weeks ago when I asked you for it. But it's fine.
Brenda.
You know who you are.
And then there's the people that have been this whole I want to kind of talk about the entire experience as well.
Well, wait, let's just get a couple things out of the way. So first and foremost, we definitely have beer now.
Yes.
Which is a big thing. We definitely have beer. We've got the license. We got beer donated. We are going to have Sloop Juice Bomb for sure. Something from North River. I think she said that it was going to be one of their sours, which is super cool. And then we're also going to have one more thing. I think I'm just going to go with like something simple like a pale ale or just something that everybody's going to be into. So we'll have like 3 beer options. We will also have
wine
from Southside Wine and Liquor.
Yeah, Southside Wine and Liquor gave us a bunch of cases.
Yeah,
of wine.
he basically said like, here's 3 cases. If you use it, awesome. If you run out, come get more.
Nice.
So yeah,
Nice.
if we do somehow in 6 hours run out of 3 cases of wine, I'll be very happy, and then I will jump on my boosted board and go get another case of wine.
Also, tastings to be done by Salt Point Meadery.
Yeah, he's also going to be donating. He's also going to be
much.
donating some of their Revolution sparkling cider.
Oh,
cider,
what
not
a
cider.
beautiful bastard!
Mead. Sorry, it's mead.
I love that one.
Yeah, because he kind of was like, I want people to be able to have full pours. And I was like, the only real option for that would be to donate it because we don't want to pull sales away from the charity. And he was like, cool. So he's going to be donating. I don't know how much. So get there early if you want to, have a 5-ounce pour of mead instead of just a little taste. But they're going to be doing a tasting there. They're going to be selling retail as well. So if you want to pick up some mead, you'll be able to get it there. The only thing is you got to pick it up on your way out.
Yeah.
Just because we don't want people popping bottles instead of buying beers for the charity. So, yeah.
This is all for charity, you fucks.
Yeah.
Heroic Food.
Heroic Food Inc.
Inc. Ooh.
Yeah.
They're incorporated now.
Yes, they are.
How fancy.
I don't even know if they're incorporated, but that's their legal name.
Well, in any case, yeah, it's all for Heroic Food. But it's been a wild fucking
the process
ride.
is fucking crazy.
Well, first I should shout out Dark Side Records in 611 Dutchess Turnpike at Poughkeepsie. They're providing the sound system.
They were our
backline.
very first sponsor.
Those guys are. We talk shit because we love them.
Well, I mean, they're a great organization and they have a great record shop. They just have a really shitty podcast.
Their podcast is total garbage.
Yeah.
But they can run the hell out of some sound. So they're donating all of their sound equipment and their time, and they have a booth there. So if you want to check out some of their used shit, they're gonna have.
I'm sure they're gonna have some cool
boatload
stuff.
of crap.
I got that Mono Men record. the last time they did a
for all those.
It might have been in that lot.
Where? Oh, at the Tanner at the Crafted Cup thing.
Yeah. What was that?
I don't know.
That was a long time ago. But that might have been in that lot. It was like somebody else's event. Anyway, I got a Mono Men record at one of these events, and it is one of my favorite albums. It's the Mono Men just played at a bowling alley one time, and they put it on an album, and it's one of the greatest grunge albums ever made. So that neither here nor there, but Dark Side Records is awesome.
Right. Also, Prime Print Shop, 845-233-5274. That's 747 Main Street, Poughkeepsie. The banner that you see, if you're watching the YouTube live stream, the banner you see adjacent to us?
Yeah.
Behind us, kind of?
No, it's because it's to our side.
Now
so
it's behind
adjacent.
us.
Yeah, stop it. It's not funny. Don't pursue it. Don't keep digging that joke. Don't keep trying to dig that joke out of the hole that it's in. It's not good.
Yeah, Prime Print Shop, though, they've done all the signage for us.
Yeah, he gave us, like those political lawn signs?
Mm-hmm.
He gave us a dozen of those that I just put up kind of the length of Raymond Avenue.
We should have just got some vote for Ryan Bosch signs, but not put like what.
So I kind of feel like
couple?
Eventually we're gonna start really abusing the ability to make signs and banners pretty much for free.
Sure.
Because and like I know how most of these businesses work. Like you go through Prime Print Shop, then he goes through a vendor. It gets marked up, and then goes to the consumer. So the stuff's not really expensive, but there's a lot of infrastructure involved that, so the actual product, like he probably only pays a few dollars for it, but it's like all the services that you have to, it's kind of like the coffee shop. It's like the reason a latte is X amount of dollars is because the profit margin is much smaller on other things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for him to do all of this, it's like, it's not a ton of money, but it's a ton of profit loss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's really awesome that he's doing these for us. And, but my worry is, it's not really my worry. I think it's going to happen. We're just going to like start printing really fucking random stupid
dumb shit.
Yeah.
That
Just have a bunch of those political signs printed up, Ryan Bosch for fucking mayor, and then people are going to start writing your goddamn name in. You know what I mean? That could happen. You don't need to be on the ballot to do that.
Yeah. I like this Ryan Bosch guy. He's got a nice sign.
Yeah. What was your fucking tagline? It was like, where's the fucking... do we have a sticker around? We made a bumper sticker, Ryan Bosch for Attorney General.
What the fuck is it? Yeah, I don't know where that is.
Mine's on my, it's on something in my office, but it was like ineptitude, poor vocabulary, and questionable sexual orientation.
Yes.
I don't know, man. Yeah, no. That's the Keep Christ Out of Christmas one. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sure, it's somewhere.
Yeah. Just be like, can you print up like 500 of these? And be like, what's this for? I think you know what it's for.
Also, Southside Wine and Spirits for donating the cases of wine. They're on 202 Hooker Avenue in Poughkeepsie. Check them out. And
wine!
Of course, the Crafted Cup. Without them, this is not possible at all.
Well, the beer is definitely not possible, for sure.
I think without
Yeah, and the thing is, the beer is going to be what makes us the money.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do like a suggested donation to get in, but no one's going to fucking want to do that.
Also, so 44 Raymond Avenue, Poughkeepsie. 84. I'm not giving out the phone number.
It's fine. Google it. It's the fucking future.
Guggle. We also should shout out to
the bands and the bands.
Oh
too.
yeah, and the bands. All the guys. They're donating their time. So it's going to be Oliver Bulger and Midway, and then Cornbread. Maybe
if
he shows up. Pitch Black Sunrise, Plaid Nation Revival, American Film History, and then NCM. And that's it. That's all. That's the only bands that are playing. No other bands.
You see, I didn't give you enough credit to have done that on purpose. So I went on the Hudson Valley Transmitter podcast a couple days ago. Maybe that was yesterday. It might have been yesterday. And I named off all of those bands and completely forgot Logan Callahan. Old Logan Callahan is one of this show's biggest supporters.
Absolutely.
It goes like Adam number 2, and then Adam number 1, and then Old Logs Callahan, and then Ryan Bosch.
Yeah.
That's how the support of the show goes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
He came to my campfire on Saturday.
He did. Yeah, that was fun.
And we talked
I
about...
do not remember my walk home at all.
I drunkenly talked about music with him for an embarrassing amount of time.
Can you imagine what that's like for him to be completely stone cold sober?
He hates
and then
it.
you're just like,
because I've been that guy once or twice at the party where I'm
Yeah.
the only sober one there, and it stinks.
It's fucking terrible, right?
Everybody there is a complete idiot and has no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that.
So but Logan Callahan is in there somewhere.
He's a
gonna be
very
playing with a
special
full band.
human, and he's
We're
got
gonna
his full band. Does he have a name for his band? Is it just like Logan Callahan and these are the assholes that are helping me out?
Yeah, Logan Callahan and the
Whim.
blurry guys and the Whim. You should do that.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I hope somebody takes me up on learning.
Sorry.
I keep forgetting to reach out to all to learn Call Me Al. I talked to
somebody.
I'm hoping somebody does it.
Got to figure it out.
I'm sure Pete. Pete could do it like overnight. He would come up with some super weird version.
Pete could absolutely do it. I would like to hear Pitch Black's version of it though.
Yeah.
I would like to see what they could do with Call Me
Can you
Al.
send out a group email to them? That would be fucking great. It would just here's what you do. You just say, we're only guaranteeing 5 of you a spot on next year's lineup. So the top 5 Call Me Al covers will be on next year's lineup.
The Paul Simon games.
That would be great. Yeah, so we've got 8 bands, so 3 are going to get cut if they don't have a good Call Me Al cover.
Man, we could probably turn it into something. That'd be kind of nice. Like a competition.
Especially because like the people that are there the whole day, and you never mention that there's a competition. People that are there a whole day. Is this the 3rd band in a row that's done a cover of this fucking song? I would love that.
And then all the bands get together at the end for a massive jam.
Yeah, just like a medley of
Call Me Al.
It'd be like Dead Radio's "We Are the World."
Yeah. Well, you ever see those festivals like Crossroads and everything with
at the end there's like 50 people on stage.
And then they all do Call Me Al again.
That would be great. I would really enjoy that.
I would too. We'd be the only ones there. Everybody would leave. So this experience of putting it together has been fucking eye-opening.
Kind of like Wayne's World too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was I
feel like we're in better shape than we were, or than they were, towards the end of the movie.
None of the bands signed for them.
Yeah.
Until last minute. Or they just showed up.
We only lost 3.
But could you imagine... All right. Think about this. In Wayne's World 2, the movie, the fake story, they had to put this festival together without the use of email.
Yeah.
Or cell phones.
They
had cell phones, but it was those big ones.
I want to... No, keep going. Sorry. Keep going with what you're saying.
Yeah. How the fuck is that? How the fuck was that possible? Especially, like, think about Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza's been around for fucking, I don't know how long.
Yeah, I mean...
Just any kind of festival. Pick a festival, Ozfest in, like, 1998. What a pain in the ass that was, putting that together. I'm sure a lot of people had email back then. I'm talking more like in the 90s, like when Wayne's World 2 was out. How would you do that? You send a letter?
So,
what do you write a letter? Do you type it up on your typewriter?
I want to know
or a word processor. My mom had that big ass word processor. I remember using that thing for school.
I just want to...
What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how many emails I've sent just on the Hudson Valley Creative.
Don't even bother.
So here's the thing. There's 174 threads. Just threads. Because it's 1 through 50 of 174.
It's incredible.
Threads. So that's got to be over... That could be close to 1,000 emails.
Yeah.
Just for this one event.
Maybe, yeah.
Because a lot of them are 20 and 30 emails deep. So I wish that I could just go like, how many emails do I have total? But I don't think they give you the option for that.
It's been a weird ride. I'm not good at this stuff. I've said it before. You know that.
You're not good at most stuff, but
you
know what you're good at? You're good at knowing people's names.
Yeah.
That's it.
Pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just actually rattling off the other day. I was talking about Womb of Nations. We haven't seen those guys in
I don't know a
months.
single person in that band's name.
I know all of them.
I'm wearing their shirt, and I don't know any of
I
their
know
names.
all of their names.
I need, like, anytime I go to a show, I need to do, like, have a refresher on Facebook to remember. It's tough. I mean, we meet so many fucking people, you know, not even just here, like at the fucking coffee shop, you know? There's so many fucking people that I meet every goddamn day. I can't remember all your names.
All the goddamn names. All of them. Most of them.
You need to interact with me on a regular basis for me to keep it in my brain. I forgot Logan Callahan existed the other day.
But yeah, between permits and dancing around, next year, I'm not going to say it's going to be a breeze, but all of the, like, all of the logistical crap is going to be easy.
Yeah, and you know, especially because we can go in fucking February to a town council meeting and have it approved. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll be quick.
And now we'll know we don't have to stay the whole fucking time. That was stupid as shit.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. We did the town council meeting. What was it last Wednesday? It was the absolute last town council meeting that we could attend. So, and they needed to approve it. The town of Poughkeepsie. Yeah. Shout out to them and Shershin especially, the 6th Ward, for helping me along. Also, the town supervisor, Jay Baisley, for saying, yeah, this sounds good.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, like, we went through all of this, and then we get there. I'm like, my brain is so fucking fried. I just forgot I know 3 out of the 7 people on the fucking town council. 3 out of the 7 people. And I was like, probably should have reached out to them. Should have maybe done that. Fucking Jay Baisley, who's the town supervisor.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like the mayor, like with the setup that they have.
I used to work with him.
I worked for him at the Channingville Deli 20 fucking years ago. For years, I've known him since I was fucking 6. He owned the deli that my bus stop was. You know, like I've known him for probably so let's say 28 years. I've known that guy.
Jesus,
didn't even think about it. I knew he was the town councilor. I knew their town supervisor. I knew that. And then my brother's friend Matt Matthew Wolliver. He just got elected, and Matthew told me the whole story about how they went to see him sworn in and this and that. And like I've met him a couple of times, and I was like, it didn't dawn on me that this was the same thing until we got there. And then Jessica, she works at BC Kitchen, and she's a regular at the Crafted Cup, and she did her fucking campaign event at the Crafted Cup. And I just forgot all those things. Didn't realize any of them until we get there, and she comes over, and I was like, oh, I know her, and I know him, and I know him. What the fuck? You know, like that might have greased the wheels a little bit.
Well,
but it at least would have put our minds at ease because you had
we might have been able to get those. We might have been able to get the fees waived and all that stuff too, because the town board was like, we don't want to waive the certain fees because of
because we're not actually
because we're a for-profit business acting for a non-profit business. So that was a little bit of a.
So next time it's going to be like, hi, I'm Ryan. And I am with this organization, whoever is our charity. And that's going to be what happens. Yeah. And then if they question it, just be like, no, I'm working with this organization. I'm volunteering for this organization. And that's going to be that. And we'll just put it out like it's their event.
And if anybody wants to see it, it's the Poughkeepsie Town Board meeting, May 2nd, 2018. You could find it on YouTube. Yeah. We get up and speak at about 8 minutes and 40 seconds in that area, and we talk. The rest of it is these 2 people. Yeah,
just these fucking shitty human beings that go to every single town council meeting and go, well, did you research this? It's like,
yes, we
did. You mean, did we research the multi-million-dollar plan that we came up with? Pretty sure we did. Yeah. It's going to save the taxpayers $400,000 a year. Why would you think we wouldn't have researched that? And he's like, oh, okay. And then he goes, sit down. What the fuck?
We were there an hour more than we should.
Yeah. And Jay knows their names. They're there every fucking month. Fuck those people. And then every time
of busybodies.
Every time they can make a comment, they do. And it's just like, well, I was disappointed on this vote that happened last month. It's like, that's not what we were asking. That has nothing to do with what we're doing right now.
So we went up. I was actually kind of nervous because I knew it was going to be fine. I just was nervous about just.
You're bad at knowing everything's going to be fine, whereas I'm very good at that. Where I'm just like, it'll be fine. If it's not, then
what do you mean it's going to be fine?
Yeah,
we haven't looked at this, and that.
Yeah.
What if this happens? What if a comet falls out of the sky and hits me in the dick in the middle of the meeting, and they're like, "Fuck these guys."
Yeah, I'm terrible. you worry too much, and that's a problem, and I worry too little, and that's also a problem.
Yeah. And
know,
you
which
think
is
that would
why
offset each other, but it really
but
doesn't.
no, you just have better credit than me. That's what that turns into. I just go like, well, like I said the other day. It's just like your thought process is like, oh, well, I've got this, and I've got this, and I've got this, and my thought process is I'm overdrawing my account anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, I was hemming and hawing about buying $26 of dice, of Dungeons and Dragons dice that I wouldn't ever use. I just wanted them because they looked cool, and maybe I'll use them one day. But and then I went, I'm not spending $26. I need that $26 for something that has to do with some sort of bill.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, and I have all kinds of things on my Amazon wish list, and I know I'm never going to buy, because when you get to that moment where you are about to click fucking enter, and or return, depending on what type of computer you have, and then you just go like, I don't fucking need that, and then there's some times where it's just like, I know I don't need that, but I really fucking want it.
Mm-hmm. That's what that was.
But it was shit like I bought that Easy Up because I know we can use it. I know I can use it in the future, and it was a really good deal. And to be honest, I wish I had $150 more to buy 3 more of them, because that would just make our lives fucking easier. And
well, in any case, we went to the board meeting. I turned into Will Ferrell in Old School at the end when he's debating the what's his nuts.
What happened?
I just they were like, so what's this all about? And I went, and I just it just came flowing out of my fucking mouth. And
you can probably play it if you want.
Well, I can. I got it queued up here.
I don't think they monetize. And we're not.
Just state your name.
I wore a nice shirt.
Adam Patain.
I wore a nice shirt. You wore your octopus shirt and a pair of shorts.
I look fucking awesome.
You look like a psycho.
Hey, I didn't wear a hat all day for you.
I'll tell you what, though, both our hairdos on point. Sabrina pointed that out. Here we go.
Dead Radio Podcast, it's called. And we are.
I should have I don't like talking
So let's
about
just break it down. I'm with a local podcast, Dead Radio Podcast, it's called.
Yeah. So
I'm going to write that down. That's going to be the first title of the show. Dead Radio Podcast, it's called.
I don't like talking about my podcast because I'm just like I'm a white guy who has a podcast, a white guy who's not famous who has a podcast, and it always gives me.
Well, so you're in the majority then.
It runs, it runs just. I get douche chills up my spine telling people I have a fucking I have a podcast. I'm a host of a podcast.
Part of the problem that you have is that you're not proud of any of the good things that you do, but I feel like you're proud of a lot of little things that don't fucking matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Like your haircut.
I love my haircut.
I know, but you're like, yeah, my haircut looks fucking great. And you can go, my haircut looks amazing. But you can't have the confidence to go this creative thing that I dedicate several dozen hours a week to is amazing. You can't do that. You go, yeah, that's shit. I probably shouldn't do it anymore. But look what somebody else did to my head.
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. It's not that. It's just oh, of course you have a podcast. It's like a meme or something somewhere. But all right, let's.
No, wait. Do you remember when Tanner was playing fucking Cards Against Humanity, and it's just white people love to make a podcast.
Yeah. Start a podcast. And I was like, yep, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I think of every time I say I have a podcast. I see those two fucking Cards Against Humanity cards pop up in my head.
The thing is, we have a podcast. We have over 150 episodes. We work at it. It's a thing that we're continuing to do. A lot of people go, we have a podcast, and they have 8 episodes.
Yeah, and they disappear.
Yeah, and they do it. I've been doing it for 3 years, and then they have 8 episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we actually legitimately do have a podcast. So just be proud of your fucking perseverance, at least. Or mine for convincing you to not quit. Be proud of me. Just be more proud of me. That's what I want from you.
Our hoping with your graces to put on this Hudson
With
Valley
your
Creator
graces.
Fest.
Yep.
You are the worst person ever.
It came out of my mouth.
With your graces.
And I went, ugh. I basically turned into a giant shit stain on someone's nose.
Your Honor, with your graces.
Jam
He owns a fucking deli. You don't need to say with your graces.
He didn't even have his top button buttoned on his suit.
Yeah.
Local crafters and artisans and entertainers in the area. It's also to benefit.
I'm talking like I'm I'm at a Senate hearing.
Yeah, I feel you sound like fucking Mark Zuckerberg right now.
At a nonprofit organization that we've been working with for a little while now called Heroic Food. They teach sustainable farming methods to local Hudson Valley veterans, trying to get them jobs.
Trying to get them jobs.
Trying to get them jobs.
Just wanted to come forward, make sure that it's okay to do this, and just let everybody know we have all this together.
Where are you holding it on campus?
I didn't realize how bad this was until
It's
I
bad.
rewatched it.
It's super terrible. And the whole time you're sitting to my right, and I'm just watching. Because I was like,
This is what I'm talking about. This is what
I wasn't really going for the joke, but it was there in the back of my head, and I said it a couple. I was like, I'm just gonna let you do it, and then if you need help, I'll jump in.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just beautiful. I just sat there, and when I needed to, I think I said a few things, but like, yeah, someone calling you.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
No,
I'm not taking this. My stepfather.
Yeah, so I'm very, very excited to hear the rest. I forget what my contribution was. I think we like almost got up, and then they asked another question, and then I kind of went back in with it. Are you listening?
No, say it again.
I think like when I contributed a bit, like we kind of got up and then sat back down when they asked another question.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear the rest.
It's not on campus. It's actually next to the Crafted Cup on Raymond Avenue.
Okay, that little hole there?
The vacant lot. I think they call it the Garden, if I'm not mistaken.
Space, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's 46 Raymond Avenue.
Okay.
And how many vendors did
My mouth is really dry. I had banana mouth.
you get to come?
Right now we're at 25, but there's still people coming in, to be honest.
That's really good.
We have sponsors, random donations from just friends of ours.
Robin
there will
Bosch.
be, I believe.
Yeah. My fucking dad donated $100. We were gonna put his name on the sign.
You know what we should do?
I should shout out to my dad first of all for donating $100, and my mom, who
she did so
broke
much
her
running around.
ass,
Yeah.
getting in all kinds of prizes and vendors and everything. She came in.
She's going to be on the committee next year.
Yeah,
for
she
sure.
came through in a big way. Anyway, sorry.
It's 8 bands playing. I should say 5 bands, 3 acoustic acts. Sound equipment is being donated by Darkside Records, Poughkeepsie. We will have alcohol on the premises. However, the entire site will be fenced off.
So you switched out, for
Which is better.
It's better,
but it's still there.
Yeah.
It's because
you're not doing an interview. You felt like you were being interrogated.
Oh yeah, I sure did.
They were like, everything. Yeah. So what are you gonna do? And you're like,
The Crafted Cup has been gracious enough to get a liquor license for
word
the day,
again?
and they will be taking that. The owner of the Crafted Cup, Tanner Townsend, he'll be handling
need to know
that as
Tanner's
well,
name.
so.
Thanks. Good luck. It sounds like it's a good cause.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there a charge to get in, or it's just coming?
No, it's free admission, but we're going to be, accepting donations as well as a suggested donation for beer.
We'll also be doing raffles as well. We have a lot of donations from local companies, all different things. We can have a lot of stuff, actually.
Idiot.
All right, thanks. Sounds
Thank you.
very good.
Thank you.
luck. And Doreen.
And Doreen was the fucking one.
Oh yeah.
She was the busybody.
Good old fucking Doreen.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I was hoping, but it was still pretty bad, which makes me happy.
Yeah, there was a lot of just like pomp, and circumstance kind of
No,
stuff.
I mean your performance.
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
as bad
yeah,
as I was
yeah.
hoping.
I
was hoping you were just be like
giant-
flop sweating and shaking and
No,
freaking out.
I knew I wasn't gonna do that. I just was afraid that I wasn't like that was all nervous energy, just me, just fucking. And it was just unanimous. They were like, "Yeah, this sounds like fun, guys. Can't wait to we'll see you there."
Yeah.
It's like, oh fuck. But
So,
yeah, this whole goddamn experience has just been a weird ride, and
I do think it kind of like harkens back to just ask, like you can just do it. You know, you just
I should
have
have
to
learned the
fucking do
lesson
it, you know?
from. I still haven't learned the lesson from the sponge thing. It's you just gotta
ask. You know, and that started way back with Shadow Witch. Just like, hey guys, what are you doing on Monday? You know, and what's the worst that'll happen? They'll say no.
Yeah.
And the thing is, with something like this,
But
once it
maybe they
gets-
won't like me.
Yeah. Well, they probably don't really like you that much, but
yeah, well, I know exactly what all of their names are.
Oh yeah.
You don't.
No. I know Earl and Doug because they're memorable. I'm not good at names. I'm just
Dave and
not
Jeremy.
good. I believe you. I think they'd be like, yeah, well, I barely remember
We
your
tried
name.
Move
So.
Nations. It's
I
Bill.
got none.
Bill, Vin, Andrew, and Mike. I can't remember the fucking bass player's first name.
You don't need to look it up.
I
You
do.
don't need to look it up.
I need to know.
A good indicator of the fact that we're doing well is the
Yes,
fact that we can't
Mike!
remember our own
Fuck
fucking.
yeah, I rule.
A good indicator of the fact that this show is doing well is that we can't remember shit that happened 3 weeks ago on the show.
Oh, I'm terrible.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
That's okay.
It's fine. I just like I let things leave my brain. Once I do them, I let them. I'm
Yeah.
on to the next thing. That's my problem. I guess, or it's I don't know, a gift or a curse. I'm not really sure what it is.
All right, let's take a quick break because I gotta pee because I've had a bunch of beer.
Yeah, and
because
I
I've
want
been
to.
here since
We're gonna
4:30.
come back. We're gonna talk a little bit more. I'm sure about the goddamn thing, the big goddamn thing, and then we're gonna do a little. What are you drinking with? Something that was sent a little gift that we were given by Gavin Burt, one of our bigger fans, and we haven't played these guys in a long time, and I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah. Yeah, bitch. This is Pitch Black Sunrise of a Broken Jester, playing at HV Creator Fest on May 12th.
May 2012.
May 2012.
Insecure and indecision. Spiraling down, spinning out, losing control, leaving my soul.
This is Magus Peter H. Gilmore, High Priest of the Church of Satan. Listen to Dead Radio Podcast, or you won't make it into hell. Hail, Satan!
Back again.
Hi.
Short pee break. Oh, and I forgot to hit this before. I'm dumb as shit. Cut that up the other day. So, yeah, guys, we're back. Thanks for sticking with us, Tanner. Big shout out to Tanner, the Tan Man, as I like to call him.
That's his name now.
Hates. And yeah,
the Tan Man and Old Logs Callahan,
the proprietor of the Crafted Cup at 44 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie. So,
premier sponsor of Hudson Valley Creator Fest
and the Dead Radio Podcast.
Yeah, he gives us 70% of our Patreon.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, after
it makes all this happen.
Anyway, yeah, I guess we're gonna do a quick what are you drinking here, because I promised it a couple weeks ago, but you know, every time we have guests, we don't want to take away. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna try this Cream My People. The fucking what the hell's this guy's name again? Fuck. Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Gaddafi cream soda. I don't know where Gavin got it from.
Yeah.
But if you listen to the show, you know who Gavin is. And I'm making a cocktail.
He's the gentleman with the Dead Radio Podcast sticker on his front door.
Yes, that's right.
We never did the fucking Cribs thing.
Oh, we have to. We still can.
Yeah.
We're absolutely gonna. And
let's wait until after Vassar's fucking gone.
There's a lot of shit I need to do for this show that I said I would do, but I don't. But like minor, like outside. Never mind.
It's written on the wall. It's like number 8 down.
Oh Christ! Yeah, look at that.
Gavin Burt Cribs.
I'm using the what is this? This shitty ass rum that you got from Martinique on your
Other than that bottle, there is exactly one shot of rum left from that whole trip. Dude, all that
Really?
shit was so good.
Well, I still got the Mauby over here to cleanse my palate just in case. That was a twist off. Yeah, so
Oh,
I'm
there's
going to use some of
broken
this
glass in here.
cream soda. Oof. The cream soda kind of smells like the rum. Here, you smell until you tell me what you think.
It does not.
Smell the rum.
No. This
It's
smells like crappy moonshine. This smells like burnt marshmallows.
All right. Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go.
I'll try one too.
This does not smell good. I didn't bring any ice for
That's
you.
fine.
I didn't think you'd want this.
No, I don't want it, but I'll just do a little one. At room temperature. That's fucking terrible, isn't it? But solidarity.
Motherfucker.
Whoa. I didn't even try it.
That rum. That rum just.
And you poured yourself a big one.
I sure did.
I mean, I just smelled it, and I almost went like, burp. I mean, I'm going to do it, but.
Actually, the soda's pretty good. And I almost just dropped it everywhere.
It's drinkable if you fucking close your nose and don't fucking smell it. But this shit tastes like crappy moonshine.
But they actually, in all honesty, the cream soda is actually kind of nice. It tastes good. It tastes like marshmallows.
Yeah.
Try
It
some.
smells like marshmallows.
It's very foamy because I almost dropped it all over everything.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Mm.
That's fucking great.
That is not. That's really bad.
Also, quick update: we will have 50 bars of soap.
Oh
at Hudson Valley
yeah,
Creator
that's
Fest.
right. Yes,
I
yes.
just got the word. So they're
Nomadic-
going to be sample bars of Dead Radio soap.
Soap that I made that Adam filmed me making.
Yeah.
With
We pretty much we're kind of making a soap documentary, like a real one this time, and we just don't have time to finish it, so we're just gonna fake it later.
Yeah, it'll be
but we wanted to have some nice soap samples to give out at Hudson Valley Creator Fest.
Yeah,
and I don't want to take away from this. We're gonna go back to this.
Oh,
I just didn't want to forget.
Yeah.
So we will have 50 bar. Well, it's not gonna be 50 bars because I'm gonna take a couple because I want to try it. So it's like 45 bars. Let's say 45 bars of sample soaps. And it is a bourbon,
sandalwood, and amber.
Sandalwood, and amber soap. So it's Dead Radio bourbon soap. That's what we're calling it.
Yeah.
And it
because we haven't come up with another name.
It smelled wonderful, and it looks super cool. And we made it with Nomadic Boutique, who will also be at Creator Fest.
Yes.
Probably selling the other half of the batch. Because we just split it with them. So
it's
that's very exciting.
It was
the
awesome.
deal is going to be. You need to come up to the booth. You need to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to the show on
YouTube,
either YouTube or iTunes. We should have them do all four.
Yeah.
All four of those
Fuck
things.
'em.
You need to sign on to YouTube, subscribe to the show.
Hold on.
The biggest thing is subscribing to the podcast.
The download part is the kind
It's
of
the big part. Yeah.
Well, it's the big part, but it's also the biggest pain in the ass for most people.
Yeah, because people are very dumb.
Well, that and they come up to you with an Android phone. Now you got to download a fucking app.
Yeah. So if that doesn't work, if they don't have they're gonna have the YouTube app.
Hashing this out.
Yeah. So
this is fucking. No matter how much of this cream,
it's disgusting.
That rum.
Yeah.
Is.
This tastes like
it's offensive.
This tastes like Chad's worst fucking moonshine.
Oh.
Speaking of which, we might have a new moonshine in the works. I can't give you any information on the show
because of Chad.
But yeah, no. Well, we just can't talk about like where the ingredients are coming from. But we're gonna call it White Goose Moonshine.
Ah,
yeah, that's what we're gonna call it.
Yes.
White Goose Moonshine.
I like it.
Yeah,
it's. I like it.
Yeah,
we'll do that.
So that might be forthcoming in the next several months.
Let's hope. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, hopefully Chad can make that for us.
I like to think
this is terrible.
I like to picture Chad somewhere in the stone,
like a baby version of Chad. I like to picture him as a baby.
I like to picture Chad in like the stone caverns in Kent. One of us is gonna vomit.
This is so bad. It's just sweet and terrible.
Not the soda. I love Gavin. I love the soda.
Soda is great. We ruined it with this terrible
You
rum.
need to let me know where this fucking came from because I want more. But yeah, this is horrifying. But I'm gonna keep drinking it because
I just
waste not, want not.
I feel like we need to figure something out with this, like some sort of a bit. Like you don't get to plug your shit until you have a shot of it.
Yeah,
or something like that.
we got to make sure.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
we
like
can't
I'm gonna
forget
finish
about
it because I don't want to be. I don't want to like. I feel like I have to.
Yeah. So bad. Or like, how about this? We can.
It's fine. I'm fine now. I smelled it. That was the problem.
Uh-oh.
It's because I smelled it. That's all it was. It's fine.
I went to grab the garbage can. You would have just puked on a full garbage. Just would have went.
No, it would have been fine. I had a moment, but the residual is fine. The aftertaste is fine. It's kind of caramelly.
I talked about the poop soup thing on the show.
No, you didn't. You keep meaning to.
Wait.
So let's get into this, and then we'll talk about the poop soup.
Get into what? The fact that it's
just
fucking terrible.
You need to do a proper fucking.
Oh.
It's what are you drinking?
All right, so this is going back to it. How do you say Gaddafi or Muammar Gaddafi. Yeah, Cream My People. Cream soda that was sent to me by Gavin and HSE rum with an H.
Rum Blanc Agricole HSC Saint-Tien
from Saint Martinique, and it is fucking horrible.
Yeah,
it tastes like bad moonshine, and like the sweetness makes it worse. The sweetness of the soda, which the soda on its own is delicious. We've already talked about this. I feel like I've already talked about this. Everybody knows.
I just wanted to wrap it up.
It's the worst.
It's really bad. And are you going to finish it?
Yeah, I'm going to slowly sip at it. Okay. The rest of the time. So yeah, I got big news. Big news. I forgot all about this. I went upstairs to take a piss on the break. Brooke bought a bidet for the house. Super excited. It's a cheap one. But, you know, whatever. You got to start.
Did she go with the Tushy?
You got to start
those are only
small.
like $50 or $60.
No, she went for UB. It's some like fucking it's not worth.
Well, let's give them a plug before you.
UB Gear bidet, freshwater, freshwater spray, non-electric, mechanical bidet toilet seat cover attachment.
Cool.
That's interesting. So yeah, I have a bidet now.
I think most of them are, just water pressure activated. Like the higher end ones like have heaters and shit in them.
I see off, low, ... high.
Yeah.
I'm going right full bore first shot.
Time. Yeah.
And if it's not hard enough, I'm taking it straight out to the dumpster.
No,
I want a
good
stiff jet.
You're going to put it back in the box and return it to Amazon.
So I got a bidet. Yeah. So, the poop soup.
Yeah. You could
do this thing. Are you sure I haven't talked about this on the show?
I really don't think you have.
Oh, man.
You told me about it like twice.
Dead Radio presents a shit story.
When you're done, though, I don't have a shit story, but I have an underwear story.
An underwear story?
An underwear story.
A new underwear story?
Yeah. It's from 3 weeks ago, but it just never came up.
All right. Well,
tell your poop story.
So in the backyard, we collect
in the backyard.
We collect eyes and shit into this can, and then when it gets full, you just throw it out. I don't like leaving mounds of shit in the backyard. I grew up with that, and I don't like it. I fucking hate it. I don't know. It's just me. Some people just don't really give a shit. But it was weatherproof. and never had issues. I the other day, it was like weeks and weeks ago, probably a month by now.
Yeah, you've been trying to talk about it on the show for a while.
Because the weather was starting to get better, the snow, like everything, the backyard was starting, like we're starting to put it together. I was just like, oh, let me empty the shit can. It's been a bit. I go to open the top. Something must have happened. The seal wore off or something like that, and it was just poop soup.
Just full of water.
Just full of shit. Well, like mud.
You're drinking the wrong drink for this story.
I am. So I
if this is the episode where somebody fucking pukes.
So I should probably. I'm just gonna get the bucket ready just in case, because this is like telling this story
traumatic.
really fucking grosses me out. Well, so I see the soup. I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be bad. So the bag in it. I'm like, all right, I gotta work this out. I gotta bind it up. And then when I gotta get another bag. So when I take it immediately out, it goes into another bag, it zips up, and then it goes into another bag and another bag and another bag. So I needed like 30 bags.
You see,
your blank expression.
If
is
it were
just, like,
me,
killing me.
If it were me, it would have been like, I'm gonna put the whole thing at the curb and just throw the entire thing out.
Yeah, I should have. In hindsight, I should have. But I wanted to salvage. I don't know why I wanted to salvage the bucket. It was a stupid idea. Stupid idea. So I pull up the bag. I get all my shit. I get gloves on. I pull up the bag, and it's kind of like it's just not going. It's not going.
It's got that vacuum thing.
And the fucking bag breaks. And I had it like off the ground a little bit, so it fell. It fell. It hit the ground, and like a fucking geyser came out and hit me in the face. Yeah. Just poosh, like straight up my face. Shit water. I just I almost threw up right there. Like it was taking every ounce of my soul.
So is it in your eyes and your mouth?
It didn't get into my eyes, but like a little bit got like it came up, but it kind of missed it more got me like on the side of the face like this, like the right side of the face, and there was a little bit on my lip, like right here, and when I closed my mouth, it like smeared in my. It smeared in my lips.
What did it taste like?
I didn't lick or anything. I just stood there like this. I did duck lips. And I stood there for a second. I walked out like deeper into the yard and just like tried to catch my breath, which was just I was just breathing shit smell. Just trying to like not to freak the fuck out that I have dog shit all over my face. So I like just duck lipped, and I have the gloves on. I just take the gloves off. I throw them in the yard. I untie my shoes, which are covered. So those right in the garbage. I went inside. I went in the garage. I undressed myself down to my fucking underwear in the garage in midday, and then went inside. I didn't give a shit who saw me. I don't care. This was an emergency. And went straight into the fucking shower.
Yeah.
Like this the whole time. Barely I was afraid to touch anything. And like after a while, and I think it was a psychosomatic, it felt like it was burning. Like tingling on my face. It was absolutely.
Yeah,
it was
I had like
fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
It was the most horrifying thing that's ever happened to me.
I completely understand, because I have had to deal with some plumbing issues that you know of, snaking out drains and shit like that. And at a certain point, you just get used to it. As fucked up as that sounds, you just kind of like, yeah, I'm covered in human feces right now. Like if you snake a drain with the thing you get from Home Depot, there is no way you're not getting it all over the room and all over yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not going to happen because you snake the drain, then you got to pull the fucking thing back out.
Yeah.
And it's uncoiling and spattering everywhere the whole fucking time. So it's kind of like this is almost worth $2,000 to just pay somebody else to do it. But like I didn't have the money. I had to fucking fix it, and it's just like at a certain point, like I went through 4 boxes of gloves in that one day because I'm just fucking layering up, and when they get like totally fucking gross, like you peel a layer off.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just you just kind of go like, well, this is my life now, and you just get used to it. It's very strange. So like
playing with shit.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same. Like I didn't get it in my mouth or on my face, which was good. But there was
still feel it. I can still feel where it was. It's disgusting. It's fucking horrifying. That was like seriously fucked me up. Like I stopped doing shit the rest of the day. I had stuff planned to do the rest of the day. I just like sat down on the couch for like an hour or two.
Just
and
like
just
rocking slowly to
yeah,
yourself.
just like, it's going to be all right, man. I mean, you use soap and shampoo many times. Like, but I don't know why. It just fucking, it really grossed me out. Something fierce. But then the worst part about it is after I showered and everything, I had to go back out
and
get
deal
rid
with
of
it
and deal with the
eventually.
bucket the way I should have dealt with it in the first fucking place.
Yeah.
So now it's just like I told Brooke, I'm like, you get a bag. When we clean up, we just get a bag and then we tie the bag and that bag goes in the garbage like every time. I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking around with that.
I'm just gonna do like a compost of just dog shit in the back corner that we'd ever go. Yeah, because now we have 2 dogs, so it's like a lot. It's a lot.
Gets crazy.
Yeah.
This is the dog shit podcast.
Yeah, the dog shit podcast.
We're just changing our name.
I'll write that down.
We're changing the name of the show. Dave Kurlander is going to be a regular guest.
Yeah.
It's just going to be the Dog Shit Podcast, which we talk about the best way to,
You want to know what I want to know?
Get
How
rid
to
of-
stop your dogs from eating their own fucking shit, because it's disgusting.
Well, you have to like, if I remember correctly, and the reason why I remember this is it's because it kind of grossed me out. It was Caesar Milan, the fucking dog whisperer thing, and he had a Shih Tzu that would just chow down on fucking shit. God, it's so fucking gross to me. Poop is like really gross.
Yeah, it's super
in
gross.
all forms.
Yeah.
So every time the dog would try to eat shit, he'd snap, get him to stop, and then he'd give them a banana. And I'm like, why did you have to pick a food that looks like a turd? It's got the same shape. So like he just kept feeding this dog bananas every time it tried to eat the shit. He would snap at it, and then eventually it would stop. Like because at first it would like chomp down, he'd stop it, and then he'd see it go again. Like but he had to be on it all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing. So with my dogs, the
This
only
is
thing
fucking
that's
gross shit,
the
man.
only
This
thing
is
that's
bothering
stopping them is jerking them by the collar to the point where someone is going to call fucking someone and say someone's abusing the dog, and then punching the dog in the face while they're trying to eat the shit. There's no stopping them. There's no stopping them at all. There's no correction. There's no nothing. It's seriously jerking the collar so hard that they can't grab it. So you have to be on them all the time. Because if they get it in their mouth, they are eating it.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no stopping them. And especially with Bailey now, as he's getting older, I mean, like the food aggression thing is like a real thing. And he's looking at that as food. Are you really going to throw up?
Fucking that really like just the thought of eating it is like really bad.
I'm really pissed that I don't have my camera out.
The
right
funny
now,
thing-
because if I had my camera out right now, I'd be pushing this so hard until you fucking threw up, because I really think I'm 4 minutes away from getting you to fucking puke on the show.
I don't like shit eating. It bothers me.
I get it. Like I said, there's no real payoff for me, so I will stop.
This is a new thing. Like,
Bailey never used to do it.
No.
Oh.
Fuck the
Oh,
dogs.
you're-
I'm talking about
oh,
me.
okay.
Let's talk about me.
You
no, this is a
fucking
new
getting
thing.
sick?
This like fucking like grossed out by shit to the point where like I remember watching 2 Girls 1 Cup when it first came out.
And
Even
going-
though
and,
now
like,
it's
kinda
all
laughing a little
debunked
bit?
and everything.
Yeah.
Laughing.
Is it debunked?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I was like-
I haven't kept up on it.
Yeah. I watched it.
Okay, even if it was, hang on, even if it was fake, there was still things coming out of people's ass that they then ate.
Yeah.
So it's still fucking gross.
It's still
But
fucking
how
gross.
how debunked was it? They put something in there?
Yeah, they
It's like fucking soft serve ice cream.
Yeah, it was like some sort of like soy product or fucking
Really?
whatever the hell. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was a long time ago because like once it came out, everybody freaked out and then it was like debunked.
But I
almost
mean,
immediately.
still, they put something up their butts and then shit it into something on camera, uncut. That happened, and then ate it, and then puked in each other's mouths. That also happened uncut. So all those things definitely happened. It might not have been human feces, but it was still something that was up their butt, and then they puked it up and ate it again.
Reaction videos. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't
old
matter.
old news, but
I
it's
mean-
just still it's interesting.
But I remember watching that and
Yeah.
laughing my nuts off. I thought that was the funniest shit. It would show people. It was great.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony used to do that
Yeah.
bit where they'd show guests. It was
Yeah.
fucking great. It was
Fucking,
hilarious. If I watched that now, I don't think I could make it through
Can
it.
make it through it. Wow.
I haven't seen it in like a few weeks, but
You've
like
seen-
I don't.
You remember the Jean Lajoie video?
Which one?
It's the Two Girls One Cup song. We definitely can't play it on the show
No,
because
no.
it will get hit. But it's fucking. I will play it after the show. And if anybody listening, just go on YouTube, just type in Two Girls One Cup song
After the show.
It is one of the funniest fucking songs ever. Jean Lajoie is really funny. He's been on a bunch of like Comedy Central shows and shit like that. But yeah,
Yeah, me. I just don't do
Yeah.
well with. I don't do well with dog shit.
yeah, I get that. It smells terrible.
Human shit. I don't know. I don't think that's. Let me think.
You just have the one experience they've talked about on the show a bunch of times.
Yeah. But
Do you want to hear my underwear story?
yeah, sure.
It's not a
Let's-
great story.
Let's go with an underwear story. Hold on. Let me see if I can find.
We do
something
not
that
have a
we can-
bumper. So so I've lost a bunch of weight. I haven't lost enough, but I've lost 26 pounds so
All
far.
right.
Yeah. No one cares about that part. But the thing is, like, underwear will stretch, but it doesn't exactly snap back.
Sure not.
So when you lose weight, you have to buy new underwear.
Mhm.
So at one point I was at work, and like pants, you can just wear a belt. You can't do that for your underwear. And so I'm at work, and I'm working, and my underwear is just sliding
But
down.
your pants are staying
but
up.
my pants are staying up.
Oh, that's the worst fucking
So-
feeling.
So my underwear is just sliding down, and then at a certain point, it can't go any farther because
Yeah.
it's hit your crotch.
Yeah.
So I basically have this band of like old stretched out material around my mid thigh in my shorts, and I was like, "This is not
Because you have to
sustainable."
reach your hand in
No,
your pants to
there
grab
were
it to
like
pull it
there were a
up.
couple times like I pulled it up, and then I just kind of was like, I can't keep fucking putting my hand down my pants at work. Like you just can't do that.
And you freeballed it.
So
What day was that?
So this was almost a month ago.
Do you remember the
so-
exact date?
No.
I was gonna say.
Why would I?
Because I would
I
be
think-
like,
I
if
think
anybody
I'm-
was in the Crafted Cup at,
I'm pretty sure you were
on
there.
April
but
23rd.
no, it's just like just kind of like pulling up the tab, and then once it got past the point of no return, where you're like, well, now I'm just putting my hand down my pants. I can't fucking do that.
Mhm.
So it slides all the way down, but then like the crotch of the underwear kind of hits the crotch of your shorts, and they can't fall down any farther. So you have just this kind of like band of like old, worn out elastic that's just around your junk. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to go to the bathroom and throw my underwear out now. So that's what happened. Tanner, I hope you're still watching.
But you washed your hands.
Of course.
Of course you
Yeah,
did.
of course I did.
It
But
says
it's
so
not like
on the
I
wall.
Yeah, it's not like I touched anything anyway. It was just kind of, I went to the bathroom and threw my underwear out. And I said to Amy that day, I was like, I threw my underwear out at work today. And she started cracking up laughing, thinking that I shit my pants. But I was like, no, but it was a good thing because it was because I lost so much weight. And then I had to explain to her what happened. Because it's like a pair of shorts you can put a belt on, but the underwear, it's all about that elastic band holding it in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when it starts to get
So-
the bacon look.
Yeah,
That's when
gotta
they
chuck 'em.
gotta go.
But I pretty much have to throw out all my underwear now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get nice new ones from Victoria's
Yeah.
Secret.
Victoria's Secret? I don't think they have anything in my size.
They might. You gotta ask. They have like
I
back
mean,
rooms for that
a
shit.
girl in my size would be 300 pounds.
We're not walking down this road. I don't want to.
I don't know if they make lingerie in my size. In a size fucking 38 waist.
Did I ever have to throw out my... Yeah, I threw out my underwear a couple months ago. I talked about that on the show. It was like
Maybe
many months ago.
Many moons ago.
I didn't make it to the bathroom. I had a gallbladder moment. I didn't make it, and then I was just like, I can't clean these. I gotta throw them out. They gotta go. But yeah, and that, and the other time was the bikini tanks, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about that on the show.
Yeah.
Where I accidentally wiped my ass with my own underwear because I was so drunk. After taking a shit in the woods, I have to. Yeah.
If anybody wants to have a laugh, just go back into the playlist called Tim Laps, and there's just a really great just cut of Bosch talking about him shitting, and it's like these rough, out of context cuts, and at the end, it's like threw out my own underwear. No, I shit in my own underwear. Back when the studio was over on that side of the room.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all. I just wanted to make sure I was on par with you. How many times have you had to throw out underwear besides that one?
Just that one time.
That's the first time you've ever had to
I've never
throw out underwear on the fly.
I've never shit myself, ever. Not once.
God damn it.
Yeah. It's just never... I mean, there have been times when it was super close.
Yeah. It bothers me. Like, I don't...
Yeah?
Like, I don't think this is truly... I think this is what's
So
going to bring us together.
Maybe we should manufacture something.
Yeah, what's going to bring us, the close... Like, it's going to, where the cells meet and all of a sudden, all the electricity fucking happens. That's what's going to happen.
So I should just
You're
do a
gonna shit your
day where
pants and this show's going to fucking take off.
I have nothing but, tacos and kale and just fucking chugging crappy beer. And then...
Coffee, too. Gotta have lots of coffee from the Crafted Cup at 44 Raymond Avenue, Poughkeepsie, New York. Lots
so
of
here,
coffee.
I think here's the magic mixture. It's going to be coffee, beer, leafy greens, and hot dogs. That's going to be what does it.
Kielbasa.
Yeah. No, that doesn't bother me.
No?
No.
So, all right.
You know what? Actually, smoked pork, ribs, that's what bothers my stomach a lot.
Really?
But I usually don't get, emergency situations. I just go, I feel like shit, and I need to go home now. You know?
We got,
Your fucking graduation party, when your dad was smoking ribs, that was one of the worst nights of my life. Yeah. Yeah. That was when I figured out that, there's something about the combination of smoke penetration
He
in
was
ribs.
so proud of those ribs.
They were delicious, but I had 20 of them. Yeah.
All right, so we got to get you some ribs, some kale, and then, while you're eating the ribs and the kale, you're drinking beer. And then at the end,
just have some ice cream.
you have a bunch of ice cream and some coffee, a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
You can have decaf if you like, because, you don't want to be up late. But,
that's a fucking concern, because you want to be up late.
Yeah, and then we just got to, just drag you around town and keep you from a bathroom. It has to be surgical.
Yeah.
It has to be like a surprise party. A surprise shit your pants party.
Surprise shit your pants party. How about you write that down? So I think the closest I've ever come was when I went to what the fuck's the name? The place in Newburgh that's a boat, that bar.
The pavilion.
That's not the pavilion. That's in Poughkeepsie, and that is not a boat.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the boat that is a bar that is in Newburgh.
Yeah, I thought that was...
The pavilion is in Poughkeepsie.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What the fuck? All right, just go ahead.
Doesn't matter.
I know what it is.
The closest I ever came was when I went there, and I think it was just because I worked all day, and I went straight from work out to drinking, so there was just no me time. And and it was 1 a.m, and I go into the bathroom there. I was like, I'm not doing this here. There's the fucking Wild West doors. You're on a fucking barge on the Hudson. It's I can't do this here. And then I I was with a bunch of people, and I was like, we need to stop at that gas station right now. And I was fine. I made it, but yeah, I've never pooped myself.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I don't. Yeah, I'd have to put together a thing so that like a bunch of like activities where a bathroom is just nowhere in sight, and that's tricky. That's like a camping trip, but it can't be a camping trip because you're prepared to shit. You're mentally prepared to shit in the woods.
It needs to be like a camping trip at a campground where all the bathrooms are broken.
Yeah.
So you're going to be like around people. Yeah. This is never going to happen. You know that, right?
I'm going to try. You're going to come to my house one day and you're going to be like, these ribs are delicious. And this kale salad, my God. Brooke, you've outdone yourself again. Cheers to the host and hostess. And I'm like, yes,
you'd be like,
good.
And then you'd be like, I got this ice cream for you. It's lactose free. I'd be like, really?
Yeah, not a drop.
Yeah. But then I'll be like, well, there's sugar in it, so I'm on a ketogenic diet. So sorry. Like, fuck you.
Let's have lots of coffee. Yeah. Let's go for a walk.
Let's go for a walk.
Let's go for a walk. That's where
we'll just walk to Rhinebeck real quick.
Oh, man. Well, you know, a boy can dream. What else do we have here? Anything?
No, I think we're done.
Yeah, we are done.
I wanted to be done 9 minutes ago.
We just had such great shit content.
Yeah. Such great shit content.
A classic show.
Yeah.
We promoted a bunch.
Original recipe.
Absolutely. All right. Titles. Let's do it. Well, we should do plugs. HV Creator Fest on Facebook. Check it out. It gives you all the information about the event. And the way to absorb that information is to read all
of the information.
And then you know all of the information. Frank McGinnis. I love you, Frank, but you need to read the email a little bit closer. Anyway.
So, like and subscribe the Dead Radio podcast. Also, for all the updates on all of those things.
Yeah. So
try it out.
Just try it out.
Just try it out.
Yeah. This Saturday, May 12th.
Yeah.
HV Creator Fest at 46 Raymond Avenue in Poughkeepsie next to the Crafted Cup. We will be putting on quite the soiree.
Yeah, it's fairly large.
Vendors, bands, all of the products there. Well, all the products there are made in the Hudson Valley. There's a few people there that are
there are a
donating
few
their
things
time
that kind of fit just because like we're like, so you're gonna do this for veterans and whatever.
Right.
But for the most part, people selling shit. It's all, you know, local creators, people that are making things by hand or promoting creative endeavors such as Hudson Valley Transmitter, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's free.
So,
Admission is free. There's going to be beer. There's going to be a shitload of raffles. We have a crazy amount of stuff. We've been talking about it. We've already talked about the passes, right, on the show.
Oh yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
Our biggest prize is 2 3-day passes to Mountain Jam, thanks to Simon from WRV.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good old Simon.
Yes, thank you, Simon.
Thank you, Simon, for having us there.
Remind me to tell you about something after the show. Just remind me. It's not a big deal, but just let me know.
All right, you got it.
And yeah, so big thanks to WRV for donating those passes. That's one of our biggest prizes. It's like $150 value per ticket, right?
Per ticket.
Yeah, so it's like a $300 value. So, and also, American Film History is going to be playing at Mountain Jam.
Yeah,
so
I forgot all about that.
If you enjoy their
Frank
performance
McGinnis
at Creator Fest, you can check them out again at Mountain Jam. I think they're playing on the third day. So is that, I believe, a Sunday. You could Google it if you're interested.
That can't be right. Hold on, I want to 3-day general admission. Buy tickets now. I'm doing it right now at Mountain Jam. I just want because I honestly am just trying it out. I don't know. Town Jam Festival. Yeah. What is happening?
I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Everyone's
Let's
bored.
Go. 3-day campground. Oh, I don't think it's campground. I think it's just 3-day pass.
How much?
$210
Each?
each.
Yeah, so $420. $420. That is
yourself
a serendipitous number for all of you fucking pot smokers out there. That will be
No
not
one smokes,
you.
No one smokes pot
No.
anymore. It's very fucking. That's very 90s.
Yeah, so $420 value. So we're thinking, I don't know, $50 per raffle ticket.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, fuck you.
No, it's going to be, like kind of, we haven't hashed out the numbers, but it's going to be kind of typical, like $5 ticket, arm's length, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We'll figure that out. But, yeah, definitely stop on by, try it out.
Stop saying you're gonna get into a fucking rhythm.
Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun.
So yeah, it's gonna be shitload of fun. Music, vendors, all local, everything. Food,
alcohol. Yeah. Oh, food. Food is Twisted Soul.
Not
Twisted Soul. Hopefully.
Yeah, they're very.
She's definitely coming. She's just like, I just don't want to give you the form or the deposit
or any information ever. At all.
Noshi's hot dogs, which I highly, highly, highly recommend.
Yeah,
so
they're
good,
really
and they have
good.
gluten-free buns.
Yes.
And New Nelly's, which is a really awesome, very new Dominican restaurant right on Raymond Avenue, which is so fucking good.
It's rice, beans, and just some sort of stewed something. It's the fucking best. It's so good.
Yeah.
So,
we got those guys, and it's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a real shit house. Let's do some. I don't know. Let's do some fucking titles here.
All right, so we have Dead Radio Podcast. It's called.
Look! I'm almost done with it. Here we go.
Start working on your one-liners. We need more titles.
That was off mic.
Then we'll talk about the poop soup. All right. The Dog Shit Podcast.
I like that one.
And I had a gallbladder moment.
Oh, I also have surprise shit your pants story. Or party.
Surprise shit your pants party.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah. The Dog Shit Podcast, I kind of like. It makes me feel good.
I feel like I had a gallbladder moment is a better title.
Hashtag Dog Shit Podcast?
Yeah.
All right.
We could do that. So let's go with I had a gallbladder moment. And let's do one of these little ... dots so people are like, oh, there's a story behind it.
There we go.
And then we'll hashtag Dog Shit Podcast.
I love it.
Probably permanently.
Circle, please.
Oh, what do you want to circle?
Circle the title. There it is. As crazy as it sounds, it really helps me.
Because your brain don't work
as
so
soon
good.
as soon as these lights go out, I forget about what we just did.
And all of a sudden, it's Wednesday afternoon. You're like, did I post the show?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. All right, kids. Yeah, until next week, if we don't hang ourselves because no one showed up.
It's going to go great. But next week, we have Dave Kurlander from Canine Tactics.
No shit,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna do like a kind of a test of his podcast, which is pretty cool.
Oh,
like
that's right.
That's kind
I forgot all
of
about that.
public knowledge. We're thinking about doing some collaboration, producing other podcasts. We're gonna be podcast moguls.
We're trying to create a conglomerate.
We're trying to make money
podcasts.
doing this. That's what we're doing.
It's going to be a. It's going to be an event.
You know what I
with
would really like?
lots of,
You know what I think would improve this show?
vendors,
If you gave me a button that cut your mic. That's all it does. It's like a cough button for your mic.
All right. Well, yeah, that's it.
Goodbye.